I'll let you break down these two games and tell everyone what you have up at WagerTalk. The floor is yours.
So we have 10 MLB games tonight. I'm going to give you 2 of the 10 free right here on WagerTalk TV. And don't forget, I do have a strong best bet tonight. Also a bonus free play in another late game, Guardians Angels, on my page right now at wagertalk.com. Steve Merril, get there quicker, wt.buzz/SM. All right, let's look at a couple of the other late night games here, free for you on this episode. And we will start in the National League at 9:40 Eastern with Cubs at Diamondbacks. And, oh, don't look now. I'm on the mound. Oh, no, it's 2 R's, 2 L's. Merril Kelly. He almost got it right. He's pitching tonight. And I don't actually want to be Merril Kelly. He's not having a good season. Solid the last 2 years. 3.5 ERA last year, 4.0 the year before. Something ain't right this year, though. 5.37 ERA. And another thing that jumps out to me is that he's historically pitched very well against the Cubbies. In fact, over the previous 3 years, he had made 4 starts against the Cubs. He'd given up exactly 4 runs in over 20 innings of work over 4 starts. And then lo and behold, he goes to Chicago back on May 3rd this year and gives up 6 runs, 8 hits in just 4 innings. Now, maybe the wind was blowing out. I'd have to check, but still not a good outing. With that, though, he still has a solid 3.46 career ERA, or at least the last 5 against the Cubs going back over the last 3 years. So we'll see if he has anything left in the tank, but hard to trust Merril Kelly, as he's been getting hit hard this year. And in 3 of his last 4 starts, he's given up 5 earned runs or more. So it doesn't look like he's turned things around. So I do expect Chicago to get some runs tonight. And boy, did they get some runs yesterday in Seattle. 19 runs they put up against the Mariners. And keep in mind, that is a pitcher-friendly ballpark. That's how hot this offense is. In fact, they put up 28 runs in the 3 games, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, at a pitcher-friendly park where we routinely see over-unders of 7. So, yes, Chicago's offense is red hot. Sometimes teams regress after a 19-2 win, and with the travel and no rest here, that is a concern. But I don't think Merril Kelly's facing an offense right now that's cooling off. And Arizona's a hitter-friendly ballpark. Gausman on the mound for the Cubs. He's been mediocre this year, 4.6 ERA, and he's been even actually below average his last 7 starts. In fact, over the last month and a half since early July, right before the All-Star break, 5.4 ERA. So we only really need one of these pitchers to be below average, which they've been all season, and we get a very modest total of 9. I like over 9 here between the Cubs and D-backs. Let's just hope the Cubs don't regress after putting up 19 runs yesterday, but the offense has been red hot. So take a look at over 9 Cubs D-backs at 9:40 Eastern. Now, your other game should be a much lower scoring game. In fact, this is one of the lowest totals of the season, and that's Phillies Mariners, a rare 6.5. It is juiced to the over, -120. But I remember Ralph Michaels ran some numbers for me years ago. It's about 3 years ago. And 8 out of 9 years, if you just blindly played under 6.5 or less in MLB, you made money. And it goes back to something I talk about in all sports, that the lowest totals go under and the highest totals go over. So let's take a look at this game here and see also if maybe there's some value with the side. We got Zach Wheeler on the mound, laying $1.10 against Gilbert. I just mentioned how the Mariners got shelled yesterday, 19-2 against those Cubbies. Overall, Seattle did win the first 2 games, though, on Friday and Saturday, and they've still won 3 of their last 5. They've been giving up some runs, but they've also been scoring some runs. Before the 2 runs yesterday, Seattle had scored at least 4 runs or more in 4 straight games. And as I said earlier, even though this ballpark is pitcher-friendly, some high-scoring games this past weekend. Phillies, meanwhile, have been putting up some runs as well. They've scored 4 or more now in 8 straight, actually 9 straight, I believe. So it's a very low total, 6.5. I do think both pitchers, though, are going to be pretty good tonight, because if you look at the current numbers for the season, they've both been excellent. Zach Wheeler, 2.9 ERA overall this year. He's been one of the best pitchers in baseball. And then, of course, not too shabby, Logan Gilbert kind of flying under the radar with a 3.35 ERA. He's done that 3 straight years now. 3.2 ERA on 208 innings in 2024. Last year, 131 innings, 3.5. 3.4 this year on 150 innings, 3.8 over his last 7 starts. So he's been pretty consistent all season long. The question for me is Wheeler starting to wear down? That 2.9 ERA on the season looks fantastic, but he has a 4.6 ERA over his last 7 starts, and that goes back to the 6 starts since the break and 1 right before it. He was actually pretty good in that start before the All-Star break, a 6-inning shutout, but his ERA has been around 5 his last 6 starts since the break. So while Zach Wheeler has good overall seasonal numbers, there is some indication he's starting to wear down here. Mariners, yeah, they got blown out yesterday, but I think it's a nice bounce-back spot because of that. And Logan Gilbert's been really good this year. Is actually in better current form. We'll take a look at the Mariners here at even money, a little bit of a live home dog situation. And whenever it's projected to be a low-scoring game, I always think the dogs are live as well. So a little bit of a dog call here with Gilbert and Seattle at even money. That's also at 9:40 Eastern. Now, don't forget, I've got a bonus free play for you. Another game at 9:38 Eastern. Must be in Anaheim. It is. Don't you dare say the California Angels against the Cleveland Indians, because that's not this game. This is the Cleveland Guardians against the LA Angels. 9:38 Eastern. That play is free. And that was truly the last cut, just a bit outside from being a best bet, because I've got one strong client best bet tonight for my clients. It's also on the late West Coast card. So you have plenty of time to get the strong best bet and that bonus free play tonight. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. And get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM. And while you're there, don't forget, last week of August starting here, which means it's your final chance to buy 3 days and get 3 days free. And it's stackable, which means you can buy multiple buy three, get threes and use them for the next several weeks and months. You don't have to worry about it expiring. The purchase expires this week, but you can use those packages for the next several weeks. So stack them. Or if you want a longer term subscription, the rest of the year, 47% discount still available. Or the best deal, a 1-year all access with an instant $811 discount. Gets every best bet I release for 365 days and nights. The complete college and pro football seasons, the complete college and pro basketball seasons, the rest of baseball, over half of next year's for $3 a day, about $1 a play, because you get an instant $811 discount. And as you see on your screen, you get Market Call Live included for free. That's a client-only, exclusive client-only insider call every week where we'll break down the advanced football games. We'll give you my college and pro football information ahead of the videos, which means you get my NFL Fade the Public video information a couple days in advance. And also my 10,000 game simulation for college football. You can query any games you'd like. It's a one-on-one interactive, whatever you want to ask me. And it's for my 1-year all-access clients only, and it's included for free right now. That alone is worth the price of admission. Plus, you get a full 365 days of best bets. Don't miss out. It works out to about $1 a play on my page right now, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. And hey, get there quicker, WT.buzz/SM. If you're liking these free plays, thumbs up, like, comment below, click subscribe, and click the bell, and you will never miss out this entire baseball and football season when free plays or videos are posted here on Wager Talk TV.